All right. So this is AllenBuilt. You know, just trying something new. Never done this before, doing YouTube. I've done gaming channels and whatever, but I decided to start this channel off for the cars I build for me before I make them what's considered perfect. Behind me to my left is my Mark 6 GTI track car. Love that car to death. We'll never get rid of it. And it looks kind of crazy right now. I'll throw some photos up on the video and I'll put a couple tracks. Of that car and what it was and what I'm turning into. And then to my right is my E36. Just picked that car up. It is a coupe with 40,000 miles or 60,000 miles. It is a 318 IS. Not the best thing in the world, but I got big plans for that as well. And I'm not really doing this channel for anyone but me. I've always wanted to make content. I've watched content every day. Some of my inspiration is Jimmy Oaks, Prism Mike, Adam LZ. Love all their videos. Completely different people. And this channel isn't, gonna be glazed or isn't gonna be perfect content. This is just me working on two cars. I don't do this as a profession. I do IT work, so I've always just had a passion for cars. I've always wanted to work on them, build them, just always loved them. And watching growing up my favorite content creators do it, I'm like, I want to do it myself too. And this is just like a little project for me. I'm gonna take you on the ride, show you what I'm doing. It'd be great to have some feedback from you guys. Let me go ahead and show you. Here is my Mark 6 GTI. It has changed many times before, but it's the car I fell in love with, and it is currently in a project phase where I am about to basically redo this whole thing and paint it. Just a little bit about it is I have the Golf R bumper, the Golf R front end on it. I did the intake headlight. Did that myself with a 3D printer. Not the best job, but you know what, it worked. I had CJM fender vents, hood vents. I just did a sunroof delete on it. Still a work in progress, as you've seen. Yeah, that's some fiberglass. I accidentally welded it a little too hot, so I'm just kind of experimenting with a few different things. My house is a little bit of a mess. Just bought this house, so still trying to figure everything out. There's some of my doggos, dog content right here. And then here's my new one, my baby. His name's Goose, but this is just, side content, But back to the cars, what actually matters. It's a, Mark 6 GTI. It has some not the best suspension on it. This car used to be kind of like a stance car, show car. Didn't really know what I wanted from this car. I did one autocross with it, and that's where I knew I needed something more. And this car has completely changed. I have fully gutted it. I don't know if I have it unlocked right now. I don't, the battery's dead. But let's go ahead and pop the inside. I got normally a Sparco steering wheel here. It is the DSG. It is tuned by Stratified. I do have a Sparco Evo chair. I did catch it on fire doing the sunroof delete. Whoopsie. Let's see if I can get the lights to turn on here. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we can pull. So there's the back. It's fully gutted. Well, half of it's gutted, of course. Eventually, I think I want to gut it. And if we look up here, I did do the sunroof delete. Did find a headliner from a Golf, which is cool. Because you kind of need that for autocross if I don't want to wear a fire suit. I have a upgraded rear sway bar. It is the discontinued APR sway bar from the Cup cars. So I can actually try to show you it down here. I don't know if I can pick it up. Actually, you can kind of see it there. Upgraded the rear springs to 11.5 because I needed something better for autocross. I have a full custom turbo back exhaust, single exit 3-inch straight back, catless, and there's nothing fancy under the hood, but got a cold air intake, catless downpipe. This is just kind of my experiment car for myself, but it is going to change a lot here soon. I've already bought the paint kit for it. The color I love, and I will show you that when we get to the process of painting this. I'm going to record the whole thing from doing it at home, kind of like a DIY. You know, I'm not a professional painter. I have painted this car 3 times. The last time I painted it was this white color, and it came out pretty good. This was a single stage tractor paint, and it took the abuse of accidentally driving onto the trailer with the bumper on, mini cones, whatever. I had initial D markers all over it, so it's been great. I mean, for a $60 paint job, it wasn't terrible. But if we come to the side, I've already started doing the sanding of it, so you have to get all this paint off. Those are only there just to cover them up. I'm going to repaint those just so they're fresh and new. The low miles E36 only paid $2 grand for this car. Now, that may sound like a crazy deal. I mean, I do love this car. Sorry for the garage mess. It is. I just bought this house, so still trying to get it worked out. But the interior of this car is quite amazing. The only issues are the door panels. They're kind of falling apart. But for 40 to 60,000 miles, the last owner left a bunch of random stuff in it. But seats look pretty good. But all this changing, I hate tan. But you know, for what it is, it's not terrible. I do like it a lot. I love that E36s have the metal sunroofs, not a glass sunroof. I will be keeping that, not like the GTI. But I am painting this car too, and I'll get to showing you why here soon, and also how I got it for $2 grand. You know, with it being the 318 IS, it is the 4-cylinder, which is not the craziest thing in the world. I have an oil leak under this housing here. It's kind of typical on these engines. The bushing is bad, so I need to take all this out just to get down there. The valve cover was leaking. You know, I'm assuming it's due to age of this thing just sitting around forever, being low mileage. I got all the parts to fix it. I just got to do it. I painted the valve cover like this copper color spray paint. It is temporary. The plans for the E36 is to do a Volkswagen 1.8T swap. And this is thanks to Jimmy Oakes. You know, he did the whole build on that with Jordy's E36, and I loved it. You know, I'm a Volkswagen guy. I've owned Subarus, Hondas, everything, but I've never owned a 1.8T, and I think this chassis is going to be perfect for it. The purpose of this car is more of a street car, not looking to drift it, not looking to track it. I love an E36, but my drift car, I do have plans for to buy a Mustang. Cheap, V8, you know, manual, find parts everywhere, solid rear. I'm going to learn on that, and then, you know, maybe we'll adventure out from there. It is an auto car, so I have sadly a get rag, but you know what, it will be fine for this engine. But doing the manual swap conversion, I already have the clutch pedal, I have the gauge cluster, transmission, a couple other parts. This is a spare 2.0 T block for the GTI. I'm going to eventually build that, make it basically survive on RPMs and beating the shit out of it. Not really for power, but going to be doing, you know, forged rods on it, probably stock pistons, bigger turbo. Got a bunch of parts up here. Up here I got the E36, the GTI, miscellaneous car stuff. I do have an F-150 that I'm going to do some build videos on for like a tow rig. And then I do have the Adam LZ steering wheel right here from MPI. That's going to go into the E36. I was able to pick up on Facebook Marketplace a Works Bell tilt hub. Here I do have some Volk ZE40s. They're going to be 17 by 9. I do have 200 treadwear RT660s on it, and these are for the GTI. Finally getting a nice set of wheels for that car instead of running heavy wheels. I do have this right here from Puck Performance. This is for the GTI. It came from Japan, and it's going to be a headlight intake. You know, going to get an actual one versus the one I've been using. I do have a couple other parts for that car. All right, guys. So that was it so far. You know, not super polished influence content, more of just builds, progression, and just learning and having fun. If you guys are cool with hanging around, maybe watch me figure out if these cars are just going to be a financial mistake, which, you know, some could say, especially the wife, but every car you got to have fun with. Yeah, so if you like it, let me know what you want to see. I got both the cars, got lots of plans, and if not, just have a good night. See you.